Welcome back to my channel. I had a little series where I wanted to compare the Power of the Force line vehicles to the original 1970s and 80s vehicles from the original Kenner line. And here is a bit strange version I have is the Tatooine Skiff from the Power of the Force line. I think the original Kenner one from the 1985 or something like that is from the Droids series, or from the Power of the Force line, is from the old Power of the Force line, is quite difficult to get hold of. And this one here is very easy to get. That's the first advantage, and it looks also quite great. Yeah, so you have here like blaster damages or something, and it's complete also. Yeah, and it works, and it looks kind of great, I think. So all the figures here are also not original from the 1970s and 80s. They're all from the 90s, I think. Yeah, but they're quite easy to get. I'm not sure. I think the figures might be more expensive than the Tatooine Skiff. This one here, I think I paid around $20 or something. Was really quite good, but it's also not an exciting vehicle and toy, I would say. Yeah, I think as a kid, I would have not really played a lot with it. Yeah, it's more like I think now collectors like it because it's for display and a lot of figures you can put on. And it's an important scene in the movie, so all that makes sense to have this. But as a toy to play with, I think the play value would have been very limited, at least for me. Yeah, I'm maybe a different type of player. What I had was not these tall or big Tatooine skiffs, but these one-man skiffs. And I think I had two of them and pretended that these big Tatooine skiffs are actually, or the other way around, that these one-man skiffs are actually the Tatooine skiffs. And I had one person inside, sometimes Boba Fett or someone, and then you had Luke here jumping from this plank. And it was actually a very, even though this never appeared in the original movie, it's actually a very ingenious toy, I think. Yeah, especially since the Tatooine skiff and the big barge of Jabba was not available. So just having this one here, you have a movement of these wings here when you turn the cockpit. It's a nice little gimmick, I think. And you have this typical Kenner sound of, I don't know how you call that sound. Somebody told me it's like laser shootings or something, but it doesn't sound like that to me. Anyway, you have here this this staff that also is typical. It looks Kenner style, it looks Star Wars style. It looks really nice that they have done that and did this little sail on top, even though honestly as a kid it was often more in the way of playing. Yeah, so for playing purpose, now for display I think it's great because of the color and it all looks like the movie stuff. For playing, I think we often put it back like this and played with it, or even took the whole stuff here off. I think that was more convenient. That's why often nowadays when you find this toy, you find this broken here because people, it's very flimsy, and people I think often took it off or it was broken and then played with it without the stuff in the sail here. I remember there was even in the Droid, I think it's a Droids line, the animated series, that they use the same animation, this vehicle without the sail. And this is for me fun because this is how we really played. Maybe it was just me and my friends that often broke these sails, but I think they knew about it and used this toy without the sail, even in the animated series. Yeah. So this is a great toy. I just wanted to show you that. Usually we played with two of these and had several people jumping from this plank. Jabba was normally just in the back somewhere with his throne, no barge or anything for playing purpose. As I said, this new version of the Tatooine Skiff. I think it's very great. It's nice for display. For playing, I think I was very happy that I had these here, even though it's not appearing like this in the movie. It's a lot of fun, and the big Tatooine Skiff looks great, as I said, but even the Droids line version from 1985, I think even at that time I would not have played with it a lot. Yeah, so that's maybe why it's very rare. I think kids at that time didn't want to eagerly have that. But again, it was actually for me this series to compare the Power of the Force with the original Kenner line vehicles. I think this Power of the Force Tatooine Skiff is really super similar to the original one. Yeah, moving the plank in and out, moving here, this railing down is all, I would say, 100% like there. The coloring they did nicely, like all the Power of the Force line vehicles have a bit of like shooting and it looks like used. So I think that's also nice. Compared to my real play, how I played with this toy in the 1980s, I think this has still a better play value for me and more memories. Maybe that's also why. And when you have these figures inside, it's also not as easy to fall down. Yeah, here it's very shaky. That's not good for play for me. Good, but anyway, it looks great. Both of these vehicles look great, I think. And what do you think? Which of these you had? You had the original Tatooine Skiff in 1984 or 1985, or you also played like me with the one-man sail skiff in the Sarlacc pit with maybe you had also 2 or 3 like these, because that was easily available. Please let me know in the comments and like my videos. Thank you.